Good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to SKTV LIB. Welcome and welcome. Welcome to today's edition. As you come on, share the show, please. As you come on, please share the show, please, and please share the show as you come on, please, and let us know where you're following us from. Let's share the show, folks. As you come on, let's share the show. As you can see, the topic we want to look into the future, to some of the challenges. Uh, let's share the show. Let's share the show, please. Yes, Kamran Yinkan, today you are the first person. Let's share the show, please. Let's share the show. Let's share the show, please. Um, Joseph Binder from Seattle, Washington. Let's share the show, folks. Let's share the show, please. Share the show. We have a lot to talk about. Hi, Yaka. Hi, Yaka. Lord, Lord, and Lord. Merry belated Christmas. To those of you who forgot yesterday was Christmas, you didn't celebrate. Um, if you may, Merry belated Christmas to you. But let's share the show, please. As you are all aware, I have not been well. I'm still recovering. But let's share the show. Today, we have a lot to talk about. In other news, we have a lot to talk about. But let's share the show, please. It's imperative that we share the show, please. Please. And let us know where you are following us from. Let us know. Um, very interesting things. Very, 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 very interesting things are happening. So we want to talk about some of them. So let's share the show. Those of you who reached out, who prayed for me and with me, thank you. I feel a little better. We will talk some things here today. Yes, some very interesting and intriguing things are happening. Yes, we are also on YouTube, comrade. We'll take a few moments here to recognize you as you come on. So as you write, we will recognize you. Thank you so much. Like I said, still don't feel too good, but we have to do what we have to do, right? Um, but let's share the show. Folks, let's share the show, please. Um, let's share the show, please. Let's share the show. Let's make time to recognize some of you who have been, some of you are very, very strong, determined, focused supporters of the show. Thank you so much. Thank you and thank you for continuously helping us. Thank you. And thanks for your support. Let's share the show. Sekou, Monk, and the rest of the team will join us momentarily. But in the meantime, let's share the show. I think it will do us good. While we get settled in here, let's share the show. Okay, let's share. Thank you, folks. Let's share the show. There are some things that you're not paying attention to, but we will bring it to your attention today. And let's share the show, though. In all, all honesty and fairness, let's share the show. Don't come watch the show and not sharing the show. Don't try it, say. What thing happen now? You share the show, you're not that. Don't be afraid. We're not tell your political party, your political leader that you share the show. Let us know where you're following us from. Please. Just give me 1 second. I'm fixing something here, then I'll be with you, folks. In the meantime, let me get to this quick musical break. I gotta do this here. Let's see here. We'll be right back in a second, folks. Sorry, folks. I have been multitasking here. Yeah, somebody said no sound. You're right. So let's quickly, let's recognize some of you before we get into the actual program here. So as you write them, we'll recognize you. If not, we wouldn't know that you're here because some of you watching from distance, or some of you watching on a thick means, or whatever not you've chosen to do with yourselves or your lives. But Conrad Yinkpa was the first person here today. And also, serious note, Conrad Yinkpa is a serious contributor. Not only contributor, supporter, not only supporter, the man by in past stakeholder. Yeah, the man past stakeholder. The man on a level on SKTV past stakeholder. Very committed, dedicated, very strong support of SKTV. You know, these are the people who say stakeholders, original stakeholders, you know, we can count on them. These are the people. But let's share the show, folks. Let's share the show. A lot of interesting things to talk about today. A lot of interesting things to talk about. Conrad, thank you for your support of SKTV. Continuously, you know, thank you so much. Thank you and thank you. Sorry about that. Continuously, Conrad and others, you know, would pinpoint them. They're very supportive, um, and so forth. But let's move on to Joseph Binder. Joseph Binder is also one of you know, strong support. I don't know about stakeholdership though. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about that one. But Joseph Binder very supportive. Joseph Binder will check the list. If you stakeholder, I will update the list. I will inform the people because the 2024 coming in no charo billing. We don't want no charo. We don't want no charo. We don't want no charo. Folks, share the show. We'll be talking big here today. We'll be talking big. I see y'all, some of you passing around, sharing. Some people text me and call me early in the morning. Oh, you see the video where Joseph Boaka wife takes something from her boy and give it to him or whatever it is. You ain't see nothing yet. But we'll get to that. It's just starting. It's just starting. The thing about it just starting. Um, Labra, Labra for the inside. Piglet too. Piglet. There are consequences. Election got consequences now. Let's move on. Lucretia Gibson, welcome to the show. Antoinette Gallo, Merry Christmas. Merry belated Christmas to you. Antoinette, help us share the show. Thanks for. I think I've seen you on before too as well. Antoinette Gallo, thank you for always, you know, following us. Um, and Lucretia says Lucretia is from North Carolina. Antoinette's from Minnesota. You know, today I know you're scared to put your location before because tax return right around the corner. SBTV and I'm firing for you. Some of you too old self will decide to fire for you, will not get nothing. So don't be afraid to put your what they got there. We're not what they got you. We're not firing for you. Some of you too old. If we fire, say we'll fire for you, say we probably owe the government. So we're not firing for you. So please pour your state where you are. Nothing will happen to you. Ruth Rabak Bingba is one of our biggest among the women, biggest, huge, gigantic, humongous supporter, stakeholder, Next year these stakeholder will be introducing shareholders. Your stakeholder then will introduce shareholders. So that another step. Shareholders. Yeah. So we've not get to shareholder yet. She's still working her way up. And we're working with her. Easy to get there. Yeah. So if you can, you just can for the news, and some of you want to bring Gaza here because Joseph Baga wife were playing love and take something for him money. We'll discuss that. That I know love, they were playing that scam. That I love you. Don't let nobody say that love they were playing. That I know love. Hey, some people, that place. But still, why you look at it? The people are playing love. Okay. That nothing sounded love in 2023. The love in the kind different from that one. Then they go back to 1970 and go play that love. In 2023, love different here. I beg you. You see, old man here all hustling that something and discuss it. Need that thing. I get into the issue for we'll discuss I want to, and we can talk social issue here too. We'll discuss it. Old man in basement and hustling to party and sweating looking for men that cartoon man get men, so you want blood. We'll discuss that one. And the president Leonard, big ball, Joe Ball. Big ball, Joe Ball was chilling. I beg you. Yeah, I still love you. Yeah, let's move on with the program. The program to the umpire. Yeah, I beg you. You don't get a cough started. I beg you. I haven't, like I said, I just been holding it in, holding it down. I haven't met you well. Please, you don't get this started. I beg you. I'm begging you, hold your 2 feet. You don't get this started. Anyway, let's move on. Asada Donzo. Welcome to the show, Asada. You're from Maryland. Okay. Mazu Kroma from Philadelphia. You Metro, what's up? You Metro Kranga. Which state you from again? Minnesota. Minnesota people looking plenty on the show here today. Yvonne says she's watching us from LA. Okay, Yvonne, we will see you. Joseph Conto. What's up, Joseph Conto? Big stakeholder, Joseph Conto. What? Those are the big boys then that they will discuss in there. When you call in stakeholder, then original funders, stakeholders, and big boys, SKTV big boys. That Joseph Conto then, that Mele Newman then, Conrad Newman then. That those are the big boys on SKTV. We even get some people with Unity Party and Joseph Baka team who are big boys for SKTV. To tell you we don't discriminate. So we get some people all over the place. Joseph Conto, my man, thank you for all your support over the years. Cool dude. Orita Zina, that she won't be stakeholder. She now won't be stakeholder. I don't understand. Since 2021, she wanted to be stakeholder. She did that. She can't, what they go. Ain't understand? So we are what said yeah. Start. You get from now to the end of the year. They started to make up your mind. You now make up your mind, then we now want your stakeholdership. Yeah. No, let me tell you, in 2024, we will be this only stakeholdership because we're moving the next step now to shareholders. Yeah, we don't want your you will not make up your mind yet. We not want your Tiola Gibson, more, a couple of people that ain't make up their mind yet. Your girl from now till Sunday the 31st, before we enter church to turn the new year over, y'all better really decide what you want to do. Because the 2024, we're not playing no games. We're not. If you think we're playing game, you'll see. You're not still hold up. What is going on? Levi Zina. Thank you, my man. Levi Zenzi picking. Okay, Zenzi picking. Welcome. Thank you. Watching from Police Academy. Paul Chala said no, son. Paul Chala, check your gadget, please. But welcome to SKTV. I'm Noosh. Matt Borg from Seattle, Washington. Oh, we're seeing 2 people from Seattle, Washington. Okay. There we go. People who made up their mind long time ago to support. There we go. Mohamed Enzin Dole. There we go. These are the people we can boast. We can discuss openly. We can expand we can deliberate, and we can inform the public about Big Boy Mohammed Enze Dollar. Show off, show face. Thank you. Thank you for your support. Yupa and the rest of the other big boys. You know that next year, what we're looking at, I think we'll have a reunion for the big boys in Phoenix, Arizona. Yeah. We'll make sure we have something for the big boys. The big girls on SKT will not make all the money, or you make all your money with desire, because you're not making all your money. And we're not going in 2024 confused. No. We're not going to do that. But let's move on. Mariah Pratt, welcome. Marie Pratt, welcome. Elena Kekula, welcome to the show. Oh, Minnesota Pro getting plenty. Wow. I seen Philadelphia, Georgia, 1 Maryland. Let's move on. Maybe we'll get a number up here. Joseph Bina says he's still hold on. Joseph, I don't see your name on the list. I beg you, don't bring noise there. I beg you, Jesus' birthday just passed. Don't bring noise. We're resting our body right now. After Jesus' birthday, don't bring noise there. We'll double check the list and we'll update the rest of the people. For now, sorry to announce that you're not still hold on. For now. And if we find out that you still hold on, we'll take it back. We'll take our word back, but for now, we'll stand by our word. We're not taking it back. That was story and we're sticking with it. Drika Gibson, those people who never make out the man, Drika is part of the list. She had not make out a man, what does she want to be still hold on? We're not here for that. We're not here for that. Who is that? Utankati Yato, watching from Springfield. Is that Plainfield, Illinois? Okay. Well, you're not still with here, Mr. Yato. You're not still with here. But thank you for wishing us and welcome to the show. May God your man next week. Before next weekend. There is another big girl. There is another big girl. Miata Dakina. Big girl. Yeah. We're not talking about y'all. We're not talking about y'all who waiting for Christmas to kind of buy your give to adult story. Christmas to kind of buy or you're still giving to adult story. We're not here for that. We're not here for that. Miata, thank you for your support here. Mark Rachel Blair, watching off from Denver. Yeah, my Rachel Blair, do I look at the list? You're Nina on that list, brother. Yeah, so being Denver in the cold, we're not worried about that one. You're Nina on that list. So we're not worried about you right now. But welcome to the show anyway. Felicia says you're watching off from Kentucky. Felicia, welcome to the show. Thank you so much. Who that? Mambana, watching off from Minnesota. What Minnesota Pro decided to just be playing on the show like that? What's going on? Is that something I'm missing here? Minnesota Pro, y'all slow down. We know say your umpire. You get BB boy and BB get it. I won't get your credit on it, but you're relaxed to let all stay there and show faith too. Yeah, Riverside Pro, another people stakeholder, Riverside Pro, and one of the original founders, Riverside Pro. My man, my heart off, my respect to you. Thank you for always supporting SKTV. Riverside Pro, right in Wisconsin. Can you imagine the man in cold state? He's still making it happen. You're there who in warm state in like Georgia, there and other places in Philadelphia. You're not even see snow and they want to know you're still bouncing. You're not serious. You're not serious yet. But we're looking at you. Towel to it. Well, from the look of things, towel to it, you're looking like you're not making it because you're Nina on the little to it. So just so you know, I've announced you now. Before the new year, I'll be announcing the big boys and the big girls. Now your knee, you on your own. Oh, Annette, Antoinette Galileo, man, did that thing. Forget that thing, Antoinette. Did that thing. I don't love, man. Forget that thing. I scared mama. You know what thing going on. Fumba Toure is he registered. You're listening to this. Fumba Toure was originally one of the founding members of the people on the platform. But Fumba Toure decided that he would follow vote and he came back and said he wanted money. So Fuma Ture, he started right now a jealous, a pending. So Fuma Ture, we don't know where you're, bro. Go be with your political party, your vote being. We don't want political party put a problem here, or we beg you. We don't want no problem, chief. So we beg you where your 2 feet leave all alone. Yeah, Fuma Ture, go be where, go on us, please. You get from now to the end of the year to make up your mind. If you make up your mind, we'll work with you. You don't make up your mind, be on our side. We're not entering the new year with confused people. We're not going to do that. We are not going to do that. Those of you who never made up your mind, we're not going to do that. We'll just be looking at you from distance and distance. We'll be looking at you from distance. What things so worry about that? Caroline is a stakeholder. But the problem with Caroline, she hasn't updated her status. She living right here in Texas. Can you imagine? She living in a hard state. To put her status together, that war, that we the ones who will chase you. You who one of the original members, that we the ones who will be running behind you. Somebody will eat your win now in 2024. Somebody will eat your win, mama. Let me tell you something, your biggest part, somebody will take it, mama. We don't get no problem with that one. Be hiding. When you ready, you count the show, you had a Christmas, like you count the show, few minutes, then you run away. You go again for 2-3 weeks, then you get forced with us. We get forced with you too. We don't get problem. You get forced with us, we get forced with you. The 2024, we enter in your war. The 2024, that fire by fire. We're not taking no, leaving no prisoner. We're taking everybody. Water, Jason. Well, two boys were trying to do. They say the woman are playing love. Well, we're looking at them one away. We're looking at them one away. Emma, yes, Emma is one of the supporters. To be honest, Emma is one of the supporters. She's from North Carolina. She in a big girls category. She's a big girl. So when you see Emma on the show, the people that will recognize will put respect to the new people that will be looking at them. You would not make up your mind. We'll call you out. Before you can, and we'll call. We're not going in the new year with anything on our heart. We'll leave everything also because we want to enter the new year free. So we're not carrying that on our heart. We're not carrying that burden. What we brought from 2022, we brought in 2023. You'll stay acting. So stay working with you. We're not working with you. Nope. Paul started now where they go. Paul not B-boy. Paul started now where they go. Asatu. Yeah, Asatu, you just started coming on the show from Toronto, Canada, but it look like you potential big girl. Why I look at you? You are potential big girl. You're not making it yet, but you potential big girl. I can see it in your eye, but you potential big girl. Sir H. Johnson Sr. You say you're threatening your audience, but sir, you yourself, you're not B-boy. Regular Ryan started before you made that statement. You're not B-boy. I say you get senior in for your needs, you'll be B-boy. You're not B-boy. When you regular right come through, then we announce you January 1st as a chairman for the audience, but right now, you're not get position yet. You're looking for a position, but you're not getting it. But we'll work with you. Pianist will work with you. So do what you do the needy, and we can say in America, do the needy, and we'll move on. Okay? But sir, we appreciate your support. But just what you call your startup. What you call your startup will be good. C4 D's. These are the big boys, not only bona fide certified. Talking about being certified, Joseph Baga will be certified on the 27th. Tomorrow, we'll get into other news. Right now, we're just recognizing your CFR D's is among the big boys on SKTV. Original, sustainable, bona fide, certified stakeholder and funder. These are the people who, we're not let them put it on blast. These are the people who what they call the whole show here. They show here these are the people who can count on what they show there. I see Helena then Sparling. She left for almost 2-3 years. She left. Senate Warner in the senatorial race who supported Dillon. She get fair with us. She left. Helena, you're not big here on the show, mama. You lost your status. The why you not come back, you need to regularize it. We're not joking. Yvette Seafors from Atlanta, Georgia. Yvette a big girl. Oh, my man. My man, Mr. Will, lead that thing, declaring it a one thing. You need to show faith, brother. You need to show faith. You people already, you just need to show faith and put yourself together. Then your whole left set that in there. But you already know. You already know what's up. Okay, I'll picking following from Ghana's-Ville. Yeah, my man. Thank you for following. Those of you are real VIP and who follow from Ghana's-Ville. Let's see. Okay. Now, Samantha who crying for 10 hours and when I get problem. Go cry, not any problem. Crying and I'm bad thing. Patient Lofa Bay, patient won't be stakeholder. She won't be stakeholder, but she not know how to come to. Patient will work with you, mama. Yeah, we'll work with you. We'll upgrade your status. We'll work with you. I know you've been showing love for this show, but we'll work with you. Okay? We'll work with you. We'll work with you. Anita Queen Kane. These are quiet, big girls that don't mean nothing. They just make it happen. Big girl that don't mean nothing. Any big girl you see with flashy bed and not big girl. And the big girl who can work with be better and make things happen. Anita, thank you. Thanks for your support. Who's that? God bless you. God bless my man Williamina on the list, brother. Oh, Sir Johnson Senior, listen. Oh, Sir Johnson, Leo, man. Leo. Comfort Abu. Yeah, Comfort. You see now, Comfort now says she was what they call her starter. Comfort that ain't there. That ain't read there. Bear de Noir, in all honesty, in as much as he support vote and he support Joseph Boakai, Bear de Noir is a funding big ball, fatherly figure on the issue. Bear de Noir will give you credit for that. Bear de Noir contributes to the show, and Bear de Noir been there from day one. Bear de Noir, thank you for your support. We can agree to disagree, but the blood of the true air will put it there. You big ball Bear de Noir. If anybody tell you Bear de Noir not big ball, tell them say they not know true and they not fear God. Bear de Noir a big ball on the show. Yeah, we will say the two way belong. Regina Wilson, Dior man, you know regular riot started like this will be what they call him Dior. Yeah, don't be calling all. Forget that thing. Good afternoon, Regina. Nobody's too big yet. Gladys Reeves, Mama will see you here. Good afternoon. But you know what they call regular riot status. Richard Smallwood watching from where? Okay. Yeah, happy birthday Christmas to you. Richard, but you got a regular riot status now. Smallwood, you can't just be what they call him. You get beaten. Okay, sir, you don't want to be part of SKT. You will not get proud of you. Edward James C. Bly Jr., that one of the big boys. Listen, these are people who are consistently consistent. Even in disagreement, they can show faith. Are the people in them? Eleanor Leo, man. You think what they're going? Eleanor Leo. Well, folks, I want to announce to you that the people of Minnesota won today on SKTV. They won. Isaac Robert B. Boyd. J. Robert B. Boyd. Welcome to the show. Make sure you subscribe. Isaac Roy. Make sure you Minnesota people. Isaac from Minnesota too. I didn't know, bro. Okay, James Davis. James Davis be laughing. You know, regular riots started laughing. They're looking at you. We're looking at all of you. But anyway, folks, welcome to today's edition. As you can see, Sekou will be joining us. We anticipate Monk to be joining us as well. Let's get into quick other news here in the United States. There are a lot of things that are happening, folks. There are a lot of things that are happening in the U.S. The U.S. Congress returns tomorrow to work. They're discussing the bills, different bills on border walls and other things, security and so forth from the illegal immigrants, And so they will be in tomorrow to discuss that, to come to a conclusion, because they need to provide fundings to Israel and Ukraine. So it's very ongoing. It's an ongoing debate. We told you before that by the 31st of this month, Kevin McCarthy will be leaving the House of Representatives. He was former Speaker. He got ousted or he got kicked out. Let me use that word. He will be leaving. That's very, very, very interesting. Lots of pressure on Israel, peace talk to stop the war and so forth. So that's going on from an international standpoint. Lots of pressure. Locally, Donald Trump also seemed to be tapping the news with his court cases and other things going on. A lot of things are happening, folks. A lot of things, big things happening. The pressure is on him, and he's been pushed to the wall. Let me put it that way. He's been really, really pushed to the wall. So it's not easy. It's not easy for President Donald Trump from a legal standpoint. People around him, people are flipping, turning, becoming witnesses, and so forth. So all of that's happening. Let's move down to our local politics in Liberia really quick for this, and then we'll get to the musical break for a second and share the show and be right back. In Liberia, as you all have noticed, the president-elect has returned to the country, Jose Yuman Boakai. As you saw on the picture in the church, some of you saw the video, the live video, some of you watched it. Jose Boakai was sleeping. Yeah, Jose Boakai was sleeping. So that's a side point. You saw also most recently, suppose say they were playing love, they will want to take something for more, give it to him. But the place said I get confused about that love. If you take it from your mom, we will not see love and I say we will know love because we country body. And you understand, you all know love, you all get test today, right? You all know love that you can be doing all kind of funny things and we can see some of your own, but you all know love, right? Let be honest. Let tussle. When a woman take the thing for her mom, she will put it in your hand and she will put it back straight in your mouth. So while we think about it in other news, you'll be thinking about it. What that love for you? Woman take something for her mom. And you put it in your hand. I mean, you're thinking about it now. You're really thinking about it for you. So we'll leave it there, but we'll visit it again because we want to know whether that love. Because if the woman take it from her mom, it's all go straight in your mouth. They will understand that I love that. They will understand that there's some kind of connection going on. But the woman take it from your mouth, put it in your hand, then you squeeze it small, then you take it. Come on. But we'll get to that. That's a side point. Let's get to the other news. Let's get to the other news really quick here because apart from the love, there is something that is happening. And Sekou will play the video that we need to be very, 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 very careful about, folks, as Liberians. We need to be very careful about it, and we want to raise the early alarm. And we'll tell you that there are patterns of these people's behaviors that could potentially create problems or issue for the Jose Yuman Boakai led administration. We'll play the video of Eugene Fagon and the quote-unquote threats or warning he sent to Yeke Koluba. Let me tell you something. Pregnancy can go there you came from. We'll play the video and we'll analyze it on the show today. Many of you overlook that, but you need not to overlook that. It's very, very important. That video is interesting to tell you as to the plans and the minds of the people who are around Joseph Boakai and the plans they have. A few weeks ago, Prince Johnson told you that when they take power, they will ensure that they shut down SKTV. You're taking it for a joke. Those guys are fighting. They're not only fighting physically, they're fighting spiritually in other ways. They are fighting. There's a lot of things going on behind closed doors. They sat for 6 years. People criticized President George Weah. Even the spoon that they are gravitated towards today, they criticized President George Weah. And the government reopened the station. And they're still operating. They were still operating during elections night. You know, we said something on this show before that the Liberian people, unfortunately, I don't want to say it, but I have to say it. We miss President George Weah just as they missed President Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. They will. There's a history of us doing that as a nation. There is a history. The startling threats and warning issued by Eugene Fagon to Yeke Koluba is not mutually exclusive. It came from the belly and a group that you were amongst, that he's amongst. The ones that are running the show around Joseph Boakai. You know, maybe on the 29th or on the 30th, I will write a prediction about the very first 6 months to 1 year of Joseph Human Boakai administration. I'll write that prediction. This is serious, and we need to get serious. Let me say to you, this is serious, and we need to get serious. These guys are sending signals that they will not tolerate criticism. They don't want anybody criticizing them when they do wrong. They don't want anybody speaking truth to power. And so they will do every order, but I won't buy. I'm happy that it's starting on that 14. I'm really happy. I'm really, really happy. I'm really, really happy that it's starting on that 14. I'm really happy. It is very welcoming. It is those of you who are watching, because soon we turn on this show, you all can be watching from far that beyond Joseph Boakai. We are happy. We are happy. We are happy that you're starting on that 14. It's a very, very good way to start. It's a very good way to start. Some of you supported Yeke Koluba, cheered Yeke Koluba up when you were holding George Weah feet to fire. You cheer him up. Some of you cheer people that who can cost people man up. You pay them money to lie on some of us and lie on some of us and other people. Lie, and you flock there. You go there. Grown women and men, you take your hard money, you go there, you support them. To cost women, to cost other women, y'all can go there. And y'all can go there. Y'all can go cheer them up. When people come to talk serious thing, then you come there. The person not respected when the person not respected one. Bunch of shameless people. Also, when they were holding Joe, we are accountable. It was good, right? She said, nobody might hold you accountable. Okay. I see. The scene where I told Joe Weah he became president in the wrong generation. And the scene where Joseph Boakai became president in the wrong generation. With the age of internet technology and stuff, you're wasting your time. You're wasting your time. You're wasting your time. If I were you, I would revisit that strategy. It will not hold water. It will not hold water. It will make you very unpopular. I don't want to say I won't get your hint. I don't even want to go into that, because if I go into that, you'll get a hint to want to take certain precautions. Please, it's welcoming here. Don't continue on that path. We'll play Eugene Fagon video so you can hear what he's saying. And these are not just statements. And the thing what they say and the plan that they will do. And at the same loudmouth, loser, Eugene Fagon, who made excuses when Yeke Koluba children, babies, when their milk were seized at the airport. And I seen men that came on air. And I seen Eugene Fagon. It is a shame that we are right back to the same thing we criticized George Weah on. We are getting right back into it. We give you the pattern. We can write down histories and events. When Eugene Fagon, when they appointed him, one of the very first thing he did to become quote unquote popular in the Liberian people, and he attacked Edwin Snow, and after Edwin Snow was lawmaker, then I forget, he gone back to the same thing again. His behavior hasn't changed. His behavior has not changed. Soon they confirmed him. One of the very first steps he took was for him, Edwin Snow, to go after. Edwin Snow was representative at that time. You can recall? We probably can recall because we can write down these events. We're not on Facebook to come do your regular thing. We're not on Facebook to come gossip or be talking stupid things. We're here to inform, educate, and enlighten the public and give you a hint about the thing and what they're hiding from you. The secret that they got. They want what they're keeping in the cover. They don't want to talk. Because they don't want to be transparent. They don't want to be accountable. They don't. They don't. They were passing around holding each other. We are accountable. It was good for all to do it. Now they're on a turn and they say no. They should be immune from accountability. When we smoke Joseph Boaga off from the hospital, they say we'll say the papi will die. No, that's true. We never said that. We only told you all to bring the papi or the reason why he came to America. Let that reason be effectuated. That's our point. And we stand by it. And we stand by the fact that he was in the hospital. You'll be passing around all those stupid jargon and say, oh, the other person wish the person deaf, the other person that I was supposed to stop us from saying the truth. That I was supposed to stop us from talking what was going to talk. You're not serious. You're not serious here. It's just starting. When I see some of you writing 6 years, you explain tire 6 years and 24 years. I just look at you for a long laugh. I look at CDC syndrome in your no vision, nothing. CDC syndrome just pack up in your the same thing you're doing, the replica of the same thing that you're caught, that you're hated, that you're coming to can't change. That the same thing you're doing, you're not changing nothing. You're just going to exacerbate the situation. Because if you start going with the same steps, threatening people, going after people, you're not even say that empower you, you're not start lying, the small lying. Then when we talk it, then you're taking personal. I see you're passing it around with surrogate there. The other one ready, thought it one ready to go, ready, one ready to go. Go, y'all go real. Now y'all get what to do. Now y'all get what to do. And now you're passing around defending somebody, taking something from them boy, giving it to a groom man. And now you're passing around defending it. Or defending it. Y'all on the defensive. You don't want to be a government and be on the defensive. You don't want to do that. You don't want to ever be on, let me say again, you don't ever want to be a government and be on the defensive. It's a wrong strategy. Your whole day, you're there on defensive. You don't even say that you're on defensive. You got to make excuses, lie, defend, every small thing. But we dead. We dead. Well, in other news today, we'll update you about a visit Joseph Boaga had to America. But right, Joseph Boaga should be telling the Liberian people when he met with IMF what they told him. He not there. He not there. He should tell you. He public servant. He left. When he met with World Bank, them, you're supposed to know. Because it's in the interest of the Liberian people, they're not secret thing, they're not private thing. They're not private thing. They road too long. They road here too long. It's a long road. All we are asking you to be transparent and accountable. You will not have to be on the defensive. Any attempt to lie will tell the Liberian people exactly what's going on. We will. We will not relent. And calling, texting, we're friends, trying to say, oh, my man, you let the government. We don't get no problem. What if you wanted us to lay out to rest or to take seat before we can criticize you, then you're not supposed to be doing anything on behalf of the Liberian people. You're taking seat for it. But the fact that you're coming to meet people, that means you're on a job already. So say you're on a job, then our responsibility to hold you accountable too. You're not waiting, but we should wait. Like we're stupid like you. No, we're not stupid. We're not stupid. We're not stupid. And if you think we'll relent, if you think we will sit on the side, you're wasting your time. You're wasting your time. You're wasting your time. You're wasting your time. The best thing you can do is to be clear with your messaging, proactive, and don't lie. Don't hide anything. So you all need to tell the people where you talk to IMF, what the preconditions and what was going on. Because we tell them. We tell them. And the good thing about it, when we say you can challenge it. Because you know that are true. We don't want to say President Joe we are as when you go to the bathroom, we know how many people in the toilet that you're serious. You're serious here. You're really serious here. Your thing on joking business. Your thing on your regular talk show there. You're really think that regular talk show here. You're ready here. You're ready here. But when Sekou will join us, we'll play the video of Eugene Fagon. We'll analyze that video. And we'll update you about some of the things that were discussed with the World Bank and IMF. Because the World Bank and IMF and other people, they're not just going to throw money around, folks. They're not going to do that. Just so we're clear, they're not going to throw money around. So I think Sekou is in the back getting set up here. Sekou will be with us in the beginning. But when to listen to this clearly, what Eugene Fagon is saying, you're listening very, very clearly to it. Let me see. I don't know if Sekou is ready to share it, but I think he's working on it. So, folks, share the show. My begin lover, what's up? My man, what's up, bro? My man, I wasn't too well last night, man. I wanted to come on. I wasn't too well. Sekou, welcome.
Yeah. How you doing?
I'm doing very well. Thank you. How's everything? I woke you up from sleep, as always.
No, I'm good. I'm good. I'm okay. We are here. We got to do the people's work. So what's going on?
So nothing. We just we're just here, you know.
You say you wanted to start with Eugene Fagon stuff.
Yeah, let's get to that, please, if you can.
You want to play it now?
Yeah, I think that would be great.
Okay.
I think that would be great.
I want you to call about to know, and I know you will listen to this. There are certain people you don't mess with because they don't take your mess. You should know better, and I expect you to know better. You come and whoa. Then you say, yes, I put up, they might give you small money. Good. Good for you. But Yeka, perhaps no one has told you. So I said it would take 2 minutes. Let me read this to you for your understanding, since you don't seem to want to shut that mouth of yours. Every time you talk, you admit that you committed war crimes and you cannot wait for the war crimes court to come. Yeke, know that you're dealing with people that are smart and have got brains. There's going to be a new sheriff in town. Know that when you have people like Julie Rambo saying that you took her in the back of your pickup and you raped her, be warned. Be warned of the people you were messing with. Be warned. Let me read something you don't understand, because you and I know, Yeke, you did not go to school. So let me teach you something real quick. This is a little book. It's called the 1986 Constitution. I'm going to take you back now to Article 42. No member of the Senate. Yeke, I want you to listen to this right here. Article 42. I'll point to it. Article 42 right here, so you can never forget it. No member of the Senate or House of Representatives, to which you belong, shall be arrested, detained, prosecuted, or tried as a result. Yeke, You didn't go to school. Let me teach you. As a result of opinions expressed or votes cast in the exercise of the function of his office. Period. Okay. They said none of y'all can be arrested or tried as a result of your opinions that you express or the votes you cast in the exercise. That means when you're doing your work on the house floor. You understand that, Yeke? Because you drum around like a little goat and don't seem to understand. Let's go to the second sentence. Members, that you, Yeke, shall be privileged. Yeke? You know what they call privilege? When you have the privilege to go through that door, that means somebody can allow you through that door, that privilege. That means they can grant you the privilege of going through that door. When you have the right, they have to, I'm speaking English, they have to allow you through the door because it is a right. There's a difference between privilege and right. Privilege, you can be, or you may be, or if they like, they can. But when it is a right, then there's no interference. It's left for you to determine whether you want to or not. So let's continue. Members shall be privileged from arrest. Do you see them say members shall have the right not to be arrested? It's a privilege they're giving you. Privilege, not a right. Members shall be privileged from arrest while attending. They ain't getting the right though. So even if you are attending, okay, you on your way, you attending, you can be arrested. It is not your right to say when you attending, you cannot be arrested. You shall be privileged. That privilege they're giving you. From arrest while attending. That number one, when you are attending. Going to, when you are going to the house, you on your way to the house. Or returning from, that means you coming from your session, from sessions of the legislature. You see the privilege they gave you? When you are attending session, that means session on. Or you are going to session, that means you driving, you on your way. Or you are coming from session. Except for, these are the exceptions they gave now. That means you will not enjoy that privilege. Treason, felony, or breach of the peace. That word breach of the peace, Yeke, you think you are somebody and you can just run your mouth anyhow that everybody will be afraid of you. You don't want to pick a fight with me. I see you all the time. You talk. Let me define for you right here. Define, because if I take it from my mouth, breach of the peace. Yeah, hey, right here. Before I click on it, see it right here? It right there, breach of the peace. So I'm going to click on it to help you. Yeah, hey, right there. The definition is there. Breach of the peace. Yeah, okay? An act of violence. Yeah, okay? You don't want to mess with me. I keep warning you. They told you now, they gave the exception where you will not enjoy that privilege. The exception was 1, felony, 2, treason, or breach of the peace. Period. They say you will not have that privilege. For those, that's the exception. Okay? So let's define breach of the peace for you, Yeke. An act of violent or noisy behavior that causes a public disturbance and is considered a criminal offense. You understand that? That nonsense, you there in a blind government where people there who ain't no book will not be tolerated in this government. This law will be the law. So, when you move from session, go take Pata and go stay to Joseph Baga house and start flocking it. Banging, disturbing and causing him. If your foot touch the ground, that means there is no law in the republic. That means there will be no law in the republic. Go try it. Thank God, I say, oh, that a book right here. And it says, I'll read it for you again. Members shall be privileged. They didn't say you have the right. From arrest while attending, meaning you in the hall. Going to, meaning you going to work. Returning from session, meaning you coming from there. Of the legislature, except, you see the exception they gave? Except for treason, felony, or breach of the peace. Go and define breach of the peace. They put it by itself. But when you have dull people in the government, you take advantage of them, and you think you the man will read the law to you and will teach you the law by force or by fire. While you will not argue, we will bring the breach of the peace, we will show it to you, we'll show your own video, and we'll read it to you, and you accept it as the law that you have breached the peace. So let me warn you, keep the peace. Keep the peace. It just comes, you threaten people, you insult people, you talk like one crazy. When you see us not talking, all during the campaign, we held our peace. Because why? We needed everybody. You needed us, we needed you. We had to remove the government from power democratically.
Okay.
But that does not mean after election, you will come to us and think you can attack and walk away. And you and I will not fight in this government. That's why I'm reading the law to you before the government takes it. We brought the government, you and I. But now, oh, don't call me uncle and nephew, and you, I will deal with you. You get criminal there, you get this, by your opinion. But I've read the law to you. That nonsense 102 say arrest the man. The bobo officer then stood out there and were afraid to execute the law that they swore to uphold and defend. Nonsense. Go try it now. You will know whether A.B. Command and Gregory and Clarence and nobody went to school. That's why I'm reading the law to you. Go jump over car in short transit, no slipper, theater share, and see what Article 42 say. You will understand. If you think you're loved, you need to think again. Even the people that brought you to power, that re-elected you, they are getting fed up with you. They're getting tired so soon. If you don't know how you won the elections, that over 60% of the people that voted for you left their homes and came to District 10 and register just for you.
No, it wasn't for you.
When you were crying.
It was because of Fagon.
On Josephine Davis. And the little stepson of Jeremiah Coon. And Dash Morgan. You don't know how the Liberian people brought you and re-elected you? came from all over the country and follow your district, you better shut that mouth. You better shut that mouth. That fear that you want people to have of you, I'm not going to give you that chance. Don't even dream on it. Shut it. Shut it. Because the law will be the law. And my reliance is Article 42. So I heard you today. I heard all the threats, all the insults. I heard it all. But slow down, bro. Slow down. That's why I'm teaching you the law. So you don't get it twisted because you didn't go to school. And you and I know, Yeke, you didn't go to school. But I don't want nobody to fool you that had to fool the other people. So I'll teach you the law.
I think we got enough of
And I'm telling you again. That's why they said in the last sentence, all official acts done.
Steve, you want to finish it out? You just like about 1 minute left.
Yeah, let's finish it up. Please, I beg you, let's finish it up.
Okay.
Or performed, and all statements made in the chambers of the legislature shall be privileged again, and no legislator shall be held accountable or punished therefore. So when you go sit down in your dirty backyard and run your mouth on people, that's not the chamber. That's not official. Okay? The dirty backyard is not the chamber. Watch yourself. So if you go to school and you start misbehaving, jumping on top of the picker hood, no slipper, beating pattern, you will understand the law. You won't need to go to school to learn it. I promise you that. I promise you.
Wow.
Folks,
That's it.
So, folks, good afternoon to the laboratory.
That's it.
You heard it for yourself or for yourselves. Mr. Cunning, what is your reaction? What do you say?
First of all, I want to greet our people. I want to say good morning, good afternoon to everybody watching and listening to SKTV, whether you are on YouTube, you are on SKTV Live, you are on Instagram. We want to take this time to welcome you to SKTV. This is very, very alarming, and it's concerning, but not surprising. Not at all. In fact, this is gonna be belated. I expected this to start a little earlier than today. And the irony is there are some unscrupulous elements that are going to blame you and SKTV for even playing this video. They're going to blame you and SKTV for the content and statement made therein. They're going to blame you for attempting to bring problem for Joseph Boakai government. That's what they are made for. That's how they think. That is the level of their intellect. But we're not going to help them. I just want to get that out of the way. You know, some times ago, during the campaign period, I mentioned a few people, thereby referring to them as crazy people that Joseph Boakai were bringing in his campaign. And I said, if they don't cause him problem during the campaign, if he wins the election, they're going to cause him a problem. Prince Johnson was one of them. Eugene Fangon is one of them. And there are others to come. So I am not surprised. If you listen to Eugene Fangon keenly, when he said we, our government. In fact, Fangon is referring to the George Weah government as people that are not educated. Fangon, Eugene Fangon, referring to George Weah government as people that are not educated. You can say everything you want to say about George Weah and George Weah government. You can accuse them of corruption and some malpractices when it comes to governance. But as a government, they have tons of educated people that are way educated than Eugene Fangon. But Fangon referring to those people that they didn't do or take action against Yeke Koluba. They did not imply the law. Insinuating that they are weak, or they were weak, or they were a bunch of ignorance that didn't know what they are doing. That is to tell you the kind of government that you will have with Joseph Nima Boakai. Prince Johnson threatened the other day, SKTV, that we should wait until the inauguration that he's going to shut us down. Fangon now is threatening Yeke Koluba, calling him names, insulting him. I think, and I'm assuming that Yeke Koluba may not respond to Fangon directly. Maybe he will. I'm not sure. But I can guarantee you, Eugene Fangon is digging his own grave politically. If Eugene Fangon messes with Yeke Koluba, even this government of Joseph Boakai will be afraid of giving him any position. There might be some elements within that will give him money, that will tell him to attack Yeke, to insult Yeke, to threaten Yeke. But there's nobody in Joseph Boakai Inosako that can stand Yeke. Not Eugene Fangon. Eugene Fangon is a non-entity. So everything Eugene Fangon is doing is being used by people to attack Yeke, to insult Yeke, to disrespect Yeke. And Eugene Fangon, I believe that he's not even understanding himself. You said Liberian people voted you. Liberian people came from all walks of life, from all over the country to come and register in your district. I thought Eugene Fangon was going to say it was he, Eugene Fangon, and Joseph Boakai and other people, and they are the one that made people to come to Yeke district to come register to vote for Yeke. But I didn't hear that. That's why I told you Eugene Fangon got mental issue. But again, I will tell you, if Joseph Nima Boakai mistake and pour Eugene Fangon anywhere wherein he will have some power, wherein he will be projecting himself as the face of the government, wherein Eugene Fangon will be a decision maker, There's going to be a heavy liability on the Joseph Boakai government. And I can tell you, Steve, before I close on this, Eugene Fagon was one of the problems for George Weah government. For the public to really, really be angry, to create a condition of public anger and a disenchantment in the Liberian people, in the George Weah government. Eugene Fagon was one of those people that created the condition. And I can guarantee you, Eugene Fagon attack on Yeke, if it continues, he may not even get position in Boakai government.
Well, Mr. Kane, unfortunately, that's why I want to disagree with you, because this is a coordinated attack. It's not mutually exclusive. Mm-hmm. Yes, in Yeke's deliberation, he made mention of Eugene's role when his children were denied traveling and they took the baby's milk at the airport that time. The next day or so, it was Eugene Fagon who came on the air and started to say a bunch of foolishness and nonsense to defend that act, which, in fact, the act in itself could not be defended. It was very, 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 very bad and disgraceful that I think 2 or 3 months old or 1 month old babies, the milk will be confiscated. Are you serious? What is the threat here? And we all frowned and called on the Weah-led government at that time that they did the wrong thing. They needed to ensure that they provided milk or they give the children the birth certificate, let them leave the country. They have the right to leave. They didn't come in and crime. If you got problem, you got problem with their part. You don't have a problem with them. We walked past that. Eugene Fagon came out and defended that act at the time. Let me agree with you that Eugene Fagon was a serious liability on the George Weah-led government, as evidenced by he bringing on the tribal, foolish conversations that he used to have. It drew the attention of the American government at the time. They even had to go as far as making a statement on it. And that was embarrassing. And Eugene Fagon was a serious liability on the Weah-led government. Today, the reason why I believe this is not mutually exclusive, that it is coordinated, is because we will take into account the assertions that were made, the statements that were made in public by Yeke. First of all, Yeke called on the United Party current candidate for speakership. Yeke openly called him corrupt and that he wouldn't support him. And that particular Coon, who is the representative, Richard Coon, who is the candidate right now, we'll find time to talk about him just a little more. He's a serious, questionable character. But not only that, the United Party is pushing him to become the Speaker of the House, which eventually would kick Fanatic Kofa, Musa Bedede, and other people off the curb so that he can come and be the Speaker. But mind you, Richard Coon and the Stanton and the Eugene Fagon, all of them are working together. This is deeper than we think. So this threat or these threats issued by Eugene Fagon, it's not coming from Eugene Fagon. It is a coordinated plan. It is an effort to tell Yeke, say, Yeke cannot oppose them. Yeke cannot be the one to expose them. Well, it left for Yeke, if you want to go behind the horse again, to go meet with them so they can squash it. But Yeke has the right to decide if he wants to be in the opposition or not. In fact, it's the same constitution. Yeke is in one branch of government. So his role is to hold the government accountable. If he starts to raise any kind of red flag, I don't think anyone should have an issue with him for that. I think he's doing his job. That's part of his job, accountability. So for them to feel threatened, for them to feel as though, to start sending all these subliminal messages about the plans and the strategy that they would use the Constitution and the other government that were there, they were not educated, so they couldn't use the Constitution, talking about A.B. Kroma and the other person that would go and arrest Yeke and all of that and all of it. This in itself is a recipe of chaos. But I can tell you for a fact, the Unity Party-led government will not let Eugene Fagon go at this moment. You know why? Because the same mistake they made with Costa, they made with Eugene Fago. They brought him in. And that is the problem. They brought him in. That is the problem as we speak. There are some things Eugene Fago know about the unity, but they have not learned from the Costas incident. And we told them we want them to. Because if Eugene Fago opposes Yeke is not going to talk to Eugene Fago because Eugene Fago not in government. Yeke will talk to Eugene Fago BB people who sending him. Yeke will talk about them. Yeke will talk to them. So, Mr. Kane, I think it was a blunder. It was a mistake. This move, it was not well thought through. It was not well calculated. And like you said, we'll look forward to what Yeke is saying. But I don't want to take this away to say that the United Party might not give a Eugene Fagon job if he continue. No. They know exactly what's going on. They know. They were looking for an attack dog to send this message to Yeke. They were looking for an attack dog.
Well, first of all, let me just clarify a few things. The Rachel Kun issue, I believe, according to my information, our information, SKTV is in the know of the fact that Musa Belete is working with Unity Party when it comes to the issue of the speakership.
Yep.
And we are informed that Musa Belete is preparing to be the deputy speaker under Rachel Kun. Something that Yeke said that he will not support if he will not support Musa Belete if at all he goes under Rachel Kun. Beyond that, I agree when you said this is not mutually exclusive. It's probably well thought of and planned by some guys within the Unity Party. Granted. But I can tell you, Joseph Boakai needed Yeke in the election, then Yeke needed him. Joseph Boakai will need Yeke during his governing process. Then Yeke will need him. Yeke is in the first branch of the government. If anybody could have damaged Yeke, it would have been the CDC government. But they did not. Joseph Boakai in the Unity Party, everybody in the Unity Party combined, they do not have the spine. They do not have the spine, the courage to take on Yeke. Those guys who are sending Fangon to attack Yeke, I will not believe that Joseph Boakai will be in the know of that and the proof of Yeke being attacked. I will also not believe that Jeremiah Kun, the vice president-elect, will be in the know to send Fangon to attack Yeke. There might be some elements within that will do it, thinking that, they need somebody to be an attack dog for their government. But I'm not sure if Joseph Boakai will approve that. Yeke is very important when it comes to urban politics. Yeke is very popular. And Yeke is going to be in the legislature like he was there before. If Yeke becomes an alarmist, if Yeke becomes a noisemaker, a troublemaker for Joseph Boakai government, believe me, it will be a complete distraction for Boakai. Yeke already declaring himself as an opposition. They will always be in opposition in order to hold the government's feet to the fire. what Unity Party will have to do right now to tell Eugene Fangon to stop. It will be good for them. They can't fight Yeke. They can't fight Yeke.
What?
So those guys who like stand on Witherspoon and I have said I don't call him Witherspoon name anymore on the show, and I know the reason why. Because the man already, going through some stuff, and next month he's poised to go to jail. So I don't want to be adding insult to injury. I don't want to be frustrating him more. He got his own problem to fix. But I can tell you, Yeke Koluba, there's nobody in the Unity Party and being the Boakai inner cycle. All of them combined, they can fight Yeke. And the reason is very simple. All of them, they are a bunch of sycophants. They will suck up to anybody to get position. And that's all they are fighting for. All the ones that are acting right now, they are fighting Yeke because they so love Joseph Boakai. Because, come on, man. Where in the world that some of these guys will have a moral ground to stand on to question people about insult, about disrespect? When everybody they brought in, when everybody they supported, when everybody they actually gravitate towards were people that were insulting President Weah every day. So since when an insult became problem? Since when? So Steve, I agree with you. It may be something planned, but by who? If it's something planned by those guys that are just there, those Seeker friends that are just there, they're trying to act like, they're fighting for Joseph Boakai just to gain that favor in order to get a job, to gain that favor in order to somehow present themselves as defender of Joseph Boakai. They want to do nothing. After that whole appointment thing is finished. But if this is coordinated and Joseph Boakai is in the know of it, then I will be disappointed. But I don't believe for a second that Joseph Boakai, Jeremiah Kunwe approved Yeke to be attacked by Fangon. I don't think so.
Well, Mr. Kane, let's go back just a little bit, because it's important for us to look at the thing on a bigger picture. I know earlier you said, Eugene Yeke will be a serious problem for the Joseph Yuma Boakai and Kun-led administration. Should they decide to keep up with this plan? I don't think so. I think the contrary.
Okay.
I think the amalgamate forces to remove Yeke from the house. These boys are brave. They will attempt anything. Many of them work with CDC undercover to do some of the damages we have in the country today. Many of them. They didn't show their faces because they were not. We criticize Buffer Chambers, we criticize Fanatico Fire, we criticize other people, Abachi and other people. But what we forgot as a people was those lawmakers who were signing those deals and the other things that enable these actions to have been taken. What about the executive and other places? So I wouldn't be surprised, especially if Richard Kun wins the speakership and Yeke does not support him openly. That could be a way for them to be vindictive. You see, the first thing the men start talking about is they started to quote constitution and misinterpret as to where it defines or where it's applied, saying that the other people were dull or were not educated. Well, that means what he's saying. What he's saying, that means everybody that worked with the Weah government, even the lawyers and other people, they were dull. But that's his thought, right?
The entire government.
Right. So he basically
didn't know the law.
Basically including himself until he got fired. So you were dull all the time you were there until he got fired. But we take that. We take that. That includes the Senate. Even the Delon, the Yombly Kanga, Lorena, everybody
Everybody, you said go
the
ahead.
Supreme Court and everybody there, the Chief Justice and all of that, right? Okay, let's agree that the entire government is or was done, because the only thing we're seeing here is one group of people taking over the executive. We're not seeing much of a shift here, right? So these guys possibly could go that route to get rid of Yeke, because Yeke will be a tongue in the flesh or will be standing up against them. Yeke has already declared that he's going to stand up against them. He's already said it. He's already raised some red flags. He already started pinpointing some things that he thinks are he thinks are happening that are questionable. So they're very uneasy with the kind of thing, right? They don't like this kind of thing. Basically, they don't want any accountability. As evidence by that, they told us that they will shut us down when they take over. So they don't want anybody checkmating them. When Josh Weah and the CDC-led government admitted by these same radio stations, by SKTV and other places, they came here. They applauded, they celebrated, all of them came here. You understand? So this is to tell you the ground rules that you guys are laying down. So, Mr. Kane, I don't want to buy into whether Jeremiah Kun know about it or Jose Human Braga know about it or whatever it is. If they didn't know about it, this video came out since the 9th of this month. Have you heard any statement condemning what Eugene said? Have you heard any statement? Whether from the party or from the current leadership or the transitional team or anything condemning the statement that Yeke is an ally? We cannot fight our ally, that Eugene should refrain from attacking. Have you heard that? No, you have not heard that. So that means that bro says silent means consent. So I take it at face value. I'm not going to insert things. They have the perfect opportunity to call it out and say, this is not right. Don't do this. Don't go after our own. It's too early. If we have any issue, let's address it inside. And he even made mention of doing a campaign when Yeke started talking. So they wouldn't massage Yeke, pet Yeke. And he made mention of Yeke even going and saying that he needed money, basically saying that Yeke was compromised for him to not continue what he started doing the campaign. But that one is up to Yeke. It's up to Yeke how he wants to handle it. But at the end of the day, these are signs and signals that are not good for the administration. It's not good.
So let me tell you something. You are right that the right thing to do is to speak out, is to checkmate those guys, the crazy guys among them, when they make foolish statement like this. But Joseph Boakai is not a hands-on leader. He's not a pragmatic leader. He's not somebody who is actually on top of his game. He's very slow. When Prince Johnson threatened SKTV, did you hear anything from the government, from the incoming government, from Unity Party hierarchies or anybody? No. I don't think they approve Prince Johnson's threat, especially out of the door, threatening the media. I don't think they approve it as a group of people. There might be some unscrupulous elements within that will be happy, that will approve, that would like to see all the bad things happening, especially to those people that they consider as the supposedly enemy. But I can tell you, even if they dislike or they disagree with Fangon, how many of them with a spine to oppose Fangon? Like you said, they brought Fangon in. So even if they disagree with him, they may not go out there and say it. Similarly, when Prince Johnson made all those statements, Prince Johnson was condemned by all the media outlets because all of them kind of feel threatened by Prince Johnson's comment, his threat. And what is even mind-boggling is that where in the world Prince Johnson and Eugene Fangon should be speaking for the government to come? Who is Prince Johnson in the incoming government? Who is Eugene Fangon in the Boakai incoming government? Even threatening to the extent that saying that Yeke or Yeke and people take, the street or go to Boakai house or anywhere to protest or to clap their hand. If Yeke foot touch the ground, that means there's no law in Liberia. Who is Eugene Fangon? Who gave him the authority? What is the mindset? What is the discussion back to? What is the expectation of Eugene Fangon? Who do you think he's going to be? What power is he going to have to execute what he's saying? He knows all the laws, but they were not implemented when he had the power. He was the deputy spokesperson. He was the deputy minister for press and public affairs under the Weah government. Eugene Fangon got fired for running his mouth. And now Eugene Fangon is running his mouth again, even without any position. This is why I said, I'm not sure which position Eugene Fangon will get. But Eugene Fangon could be one of the major problems for Joseph Boakai and his government. And if they don't be careful, Eugene Fangon will also bring their government down. Because Eugene Fangon is not a trusted person. He's not a trustworthy person. And Fangon is not respected by any Liberians. People watch him, people follow him as a comedian. Or people want to know exactly what he's going to say today. But nobody takes him seriously. So if they allow people like Fangon to be decision maker, to be threatening people, look at this. How many votes did Fangon bring to Joseph Boakai team versus Yeke? Yeke brought more votes than Eugene Fangon and anybody that Eugene Fangon is working for. Yeke is respected by the Liberian people, the Eugene Fangon, or anybody Eugene Fangon represents. Yeke is a lawmaker. All the laws, all the provisions of the Constitution he's quoting right now, you can just sit down right here and say, if this guy goes to Liberia, Fangon goes to Liberia and threatens Yeke, I can tell you, Boakai people will not like him. Because they know when it comes to Yeke, Fangon is not a match to Yeke in Liberia. So Fangon is a non-entity. Just an empty echo chamber. Just a toothless bulldog. They can own a back, but he can't bite. Fangon is a nobody. So I think Fangon is wasting his time. Boakai people, then they just need to be careful. They need to make sure that Fangon is now one of the faces of the incoming government. Other than that, Fangon will bring serious problem to them.
Okay. Well, other than that, Fangon will bring serious problem to them. Well, folks, if you're just joining us, you're following the SKTV. I think it's a kind of based on the fact that all of these guys have sat very quietly and have done nothing or have said nothing we say in Labrador silence means consent. Because if they want to put stop to this rigmarole, they can. Issuing your statement of clarity. But usually if I want to be associated with your what a guy need, Prince Johnson associated with you, and they're making these reckless statements. These people are not hiding themselves, they're associated with you. They are connected with you. And so not even after the campaign. Not even after the campaign. Long the campaign is going over with, these guys are still around you guys. So, I mean, take the statement how you want to take it, but it's up to Yeke. They will do what they have to do, Mr. Kane. I think maybe, I don't know, maybe we should open the line and get some reactions. I don't know what you think.
That's fine.
Yes, folks. Seku will pin the number on here really quick to get some reactions. Please try to call and get straight to the point, please. If you disagree with all, that's fine. Just be respectful, and we should be good.
I don't know. You got an AC on or fan on in that house there? Because
No.
here, so there will be noise in the background.
No.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah. Yeah. So while we await calls to come in, I want to make sure I got the right number. Yeah. So while we await calls to come in, let me also say this to the Liberian people, that we are encouraging everybody to continue to subscribe. Yeah, Steve, actually there's a noise. When you mute it right now, I'm not hearing that noise. There's a noise in the background. I don't know whether it's AC or fan or something is noisy. What I'm trying to say here is that SKTV LRB is what we've been using right now in SKTV on YouTube and Instagram. SKTV original platform will come back on when we're done what we have done, what we're doing. But I want to encourage all of you to follow SKTV LRB. Mr. Brodenoir.
Yeah, go.
How are you?
How you doing? How you doing?
We're doing great.
The bull show this afternoon to end, but I want to ask both of you, what did Yeke say before prompting Eugene Pagon to have said what he says 9 days or I don't know, since the night? Can you people be just? I'm a criminal justice practitioner.
Say you're criminal justice student.
Yeah.
Not
student.
Have you practiced it? Have you practiced it?
Okay, I'm criminal justice student.
Yeah, you're a student of criminal justice. I know. Obtaining the degree is one thing, but practicing it is different thing.
Okay.
Have you practiced it? Yeah, when you say practitioner, practitioner, the word practitioner means someone who practices a certain discipline.
Yeah, I practice certain discipline. I am an investigator.
You currently working? My man.
Let me say what I want to say. You see, we should not practice Cesar Baccaria and Cesar Lobrasso situation hour for an hour. Yeah, for real, Seku, your play, because I believe I listened to Yeke at that time. Your play, Yeke recalling, so that the Liberian people can judge what Eugene said and what Yeke said. If there was anything different, we who watching you people every day, we do the analysis with both of them. But if you just bring UG because of what he said and say that Liberian judge, it will not be a good show. They still started the show good, and this show today is good for us to make our analysis. Your play.
So Mr. Bedenoir, Mr. Bedenoir.
Yes, sir, Steve. Yes, sir, Steve.
Thank you for your point. Let me ask you this quick question, please. You brought a good point. You brought a good point. You have listened. You listened to what Yeke said. Do you support what Eugene said in response to what Yeke said? Let's talk about you. Let's stick it with you.
What? Okay, you're talking about me. Eugene Fagon said there is another different sheriff in town. Eugenes were quoting. Listen, though, Eugenes were quoting the Constitution of the Republic of Liberia to Yeke. And Yeke said something the last time and said, I'm quoting directly from Yeke. The other men, they fire him. Those things from somebody to say something. So not be the judge, Brother Steve. Not be the judge. You did something different in school that you can judge people appearance. You did psychology. That you can look at people.
Do you support?
And say something towards that person. So what I'm saying here, I'm not biting UG Fagon,
okay,
but not be judge here.
Okay,
So
Mr. Denoir.
Yes, sir.
Let me ask you this question. So you didn't answer Steve's question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Steve asked you the fact that you had the opportunity to have listened to both guys. He's asking you now, do you support Fagon's reaction to Yeke?
Fagon reaction to Yeke, you are asking me a political question.
They may ask you whether you support it, yes or no.
I don't support both of them saying.
Okay, make your conclusion. Go ahead, take the next caller. All right, go ahead and conclude so I can take the next caller.
So for this reason, Brother Steve and Sekou, not be judge. You're judge between the lines. You're judge between the lines, and sometimes we want us as SKTV. Not be the judge.
Okay.
Not be the judge.
Okay, my man, listen. So we're gonna be the judge. We're gonna be the judge now. Let's start with you. I haven't listened to what Yeke said, or maybe I don't know the particular tip of Yeke you guys are referring to.
Okay.
But Yeke and Joseph and Eugene Fagon, we know Yeke's position. We know Yeke is speaking as a representative, sitting representative, and also re-elected representative. We know Yeke's position. And when Yeke speak about government, we know exactly the position where he stands. Eugene Fagon, if Yeke have said anything, about Fagon on a personal level, Fagon can respond to Yeke on a personal level. But Fagon speaking as authority in the incoming government, now when trying to educate Yeke, we're trying to speak as an authority, telling Yeke what Yeke should expect, what is coming for Yeke. So what position Eugene Fagon stands, who gave him that authority, or what position that he thinks he's going to get that will give him that power. He's even said that you must not going to fight in this government. He already in the government. So do you know the position from which Fagon stands and issuing these threats against Yeke?
Okay, thank you, Vaseku. You see, you said something when you were speaking, and that word alone that you said, you have become a justice of the peace. Right there, you listen to yourself, and you will play this video later. You see, the government have not started yet, and nobody have gotten position. I cannot speak for Eugene Fagon, and you can speak for him. I don't know which positions you will get, but Eugene is Eugene. Why he says he has a reason. So for this reason, we cannot judge him right now, and we cannot say anything to him right now. Who is Eugene in the current government? What position will he be? Will he hold? For that matter, so we cannot judge as a human being. We cannot judge right now. But not all of us be the judge.
So do you? Okay, I'm keeping you now forever now. So do you think? Do you think it's a good thing for Joseph Boakai incoming government, for one of their allies, one of their main echo chambers, will be to launch an attack on Yeke at this point, whether or not Yeke deserve it? Do you think it's a good thing? It's good for Joseph Boakai incoming government, for one of his people then to listen now. Let me conclude. Let me conclude. Do you think it's a good thing for one of them to open any front line with Yeke even before taking power? You think it's a good thing?
Okay. Let me answer you this way, Brother Sekou. If I were Eugene, even if Yeke having to abuse me or say something that got me somehow angry, I will not say nothing to Eugene.
To Yeke.
I mean, I will not say nothing to
Yeke.
To Yeke. You understand what I'm saying? If that were me, I would not say nothing to Yeke. I will call Yeke and advise him and say, Yeke, some of those things have been said before. But hey, brother, we are of the same.
You're not answering questions, so we gotta leave it there. I gotta take the next call.
But I think the way you want me.
No, it's okay. It's okay. You're answering the way you would like it. That's fine. I'm just saying that's fine because I asked you whether it's a good thing for whether you think it's a good thing for anybody, whether Fangwa, anybody to really open a front line right now, creating some enemy for the incoming government, even before the government takes power. But you don't want to answer. But thank you so much.
You want me to say
No. I don't want you to say anything. You said the way you wanted to say it, but it's good. But thank you so much.
Thank you. Understand my point.
I do understand your point. I respect it. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you.
All right, caller, what is your name and where you calling from? 438 number, last 4 digit 3787. Your name is? Tamafoya from Canada. Go ahead.
Yeah. I hear from Foya, but I was born in Yekepa and grew up there, but my father came from there.
Where in Yekepa, Mama?
Yeah.
Where in Yekepa? Where?
European for 7A.
Oh, you grew up there?
Grew up there.
Okay. We'll talk later on. I'm from Era F.
Okay. You gotta leave the start right away.
Yeah. But anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, we discussing the incoming president. Look, first I want to say thank you guys for the level of work you guys doing. And you one person, you are very objective when it comes to discussing issue. I'm a citizen, to be very frank, but during the campaign, you were always like coming up with objective topic. And we coming to discuss about Boakai. If you look at Boakai history, when it comes to the campaign, all of the things that went on in the campaign, the Boakai condemn one?
Nope.
No. In Boakai, the people were killed. Boakai never condemned it. Never. His own nephew or nephew, the guy that some of us took for his position. They went to the police station. Humanly. He went to the police station. He was on live recording and say you're going to mock immigration officer to death.
Yeah.
Boakai did not condemn it. Never. All the violence that took place in Liberia during the campaign, Waka said nothing about it. Queen Johnson that is on the run right now. When Waka returned, Queen Johnson took photo of Waka. And Waka is in the know that state security need this woman. But this lady took photo of Waka. And Waka don't have the span to tell the woman all the security. So she could tell me, if anybody thinks that Waka will rescue the country, then you are having wet dream. You are. Because if Sekou meant to do better for us, Sekou will start from your own surrounding. But if you can start protecting your own, and you think that you go after other people's own, and they will sit and look at you go after them, there's something wrong with you. Waka will not bring any difference in this country. Waka is one person, anything that he don't, he don't like, or he don't in favor of, what he against the state someone to do it, he would never come out to condemn it.
All right, thank you.
Just show me one example.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you for your contribution. We appreciate it.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, Steve, go ahead, take your caller, and then we take the other caller. You are muted.
Yeah, caller, what's your name? Where you calling from, please?
Hey, Steve, this is Lofa.
Yeah, Lofa, what's up, bro? Yeah, we can hear you.
Not much. Merry Christmas to you guys. Happy holiday.
Merry Christmas to you, brother.
Thank you. I was actually pushed to call because of Birthday Noir. Birthday Noir loved to play. He loved to play politics, but he doesn't understand politics. And sometimes he wants to play smart, but unfortunately, he's not smart. It's unfortunate. I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but I think that's the reality here. If you guys can record, Eugene did the same damn thing he's attempting to do to Yeke Koluba today that got him locked up by Edwin Snow.
Yep.
If you guys can record, when he jumped in Snow's face and started running around, he ended up having to spend a night or two in jail. The fact that this moron in his right mind would threaten a lawmaker, okay, and don't consider it some form of, disrespect to the Constitution, the very Constitution that he's actually standing out here and claiming to read, and then you're asking anyone, simple question, do you support Pangon's action? And he's talking about you're asking me a political question. That tells you the kind of behavior these people will exhibit, that they have already started to exhibit today. They see the same thing CDC did yesterday. They cry about CDC performance. They name other people variants, seditions, and everything else. Okay? Today, he's doing the exact same thing because he doesn't have what it takes to be courageous enough to say, look, Eugene Fangon behavior should be condemned. And of course, we should not support these things, but he wants to behave as though he's a middleman. Knowing that Yeke Koluba contributed a lot to the campaign for the Unity Party to win, and so he doesn't want to come across as though he wants to hurt Yeke Koluba. But let me tell you something. This would be the beginning of the downfall of the Unity Party if they dare allow Eugene Fangon to continue to attack Yeke Koluba. Yeke have nothing to lose at this point. I hope they know this. Yeke has nothing to lose, and he will push. He will push any and every button that he needs to push in order to make sure he gets what he wants to get. And Eugene Fangon will be serving in a selected position. He's not elected. So just like his mouth is loud, and Snow was never to put him in jail, his loud mouth will also put him back in jail again if he continue to mess with Yeke Koluba. Thank you.
Thank you, Lovan. Thank you so much, bro.
All right, let's take the next caller here. Caller, what is your name and where are you calling from? 202.
Hey, hello.
Hello.
Yeah, good afternoon. This is Breakable.
Breakable Power, how are you?
How are you?
Good.
You know, I want to talk about they know I for a Navy. And this is that I want to read to call.
Okay.
It's so difficult to see people who pretend to be a lawyer or acting like they are lawyer and pretend to the constitution. What did the guy say before that you see now is not constitutional? When you guys come out and say they are saying the truth, and just even let us tell them these artists, you know, even with that. So if you all go against the poor people, I will go against you. That's something you say that's not correct. Just sit down there, you say everything was negative. You're coming to power. And it's the same thing you're criticizing. In a second, you're doing the same thing. And let's see it. And if you continue this, I will not even support you. He say, oh, you sharing in town? What kind of you sharing in town? Oh, because they put it in your favor. So they mean I'm you sharing. The man that supported the man said, what you're doing is your side. I will go against you.
Joseph Baga is the new sheriff in town. That's what I'm saying.
That's what I say. I know.
So he said your CDC government and you didn't know book. That's why you didn't, implement the law. Steve, we are hearing something from you.
You were saying something. If you look at Yeke and Eugene Fagon, you can even compare anything in our book. Compare one of them, not. When Yeke came and said, the other guy said, you want to go campaign over there? Do you know what he did? The way Yeke called to our house and started kneeling down to him. So I made Yeke come and go to Comicande and came out and say, well, almost 2 weeks there. Can Yeke do that? Because when a key person in an opposition, after the coastal left, they were so dependent on Yeke to the fullest. Israel kind of you share with them. You can, if you make mistakes with Yeke, you'll find it difficult. Because the freedom of speech that President William put in that country, it will be difficult for someone to lead it. It will be very difficult to go against that one.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Caller, what is your name and where are you calling from?
Yeah, my name is Mustafa Barrow, calling from Pennsylvania.
Mustafa Barrow, calling from Pennsylvania. Welcome to SKTV.
Yeah, thank you, Sekou. And Merry Christmas. Compliment season.
Thank you. Thank you. Same to you, brother.
Yeah, my impact on Eugene Fagon, that just to say to the Liberian people that in the winter, because the government that we expect to come, they have already shown itself to us. We saw Fagon when he was a deputy minister, calling other people that they are not educated with all his AA degrees. He feels that he's more educated than other people, but he works in the same government. The voice of Yeke Koruba was the same. Yeke voice did not change. So those, when he was part of it, he was minister. He was on the radio. While he could not come in to teach Yeke the Constitution, Yeke went to court. He won those guys there on several occasions. It was proven that Yeke knew the law. He who went to school just read the Constitution, Article 42. I think his interpretation is different from the legislature. The legislature has a law. The Constitution is just the organic law of the law. And within the organic law of the law, there are portions are split. The difference in the first branch of government. And sometimes when they are in error in the House, they go to the Supreme Court. And Yeke have proven that sign of supremacy. So that just tells you and I that indeed the Unity Party government, we inside our brother, we inside.
And to agree with you, when Eugene Fagon went to jail, like other caller was Lofa mentioned earlier, the skirmish that transpired between him and then Representative Eddie Snow was not in the discharge of his function of Snow was not in the House of Representatives. He was not on any duty, exercising his, his work as a representative. But yet, the representative then they still voted to put him Fagon in jail. So I don't know what kind of law he's preaching, I don't know how you
He's very naive.
how you understand the whole thing, how things work in Liberia. I'm not sure, but I think Fangon is starting on a very bad footing.
Yeah, but Sekou, that's not Falcon one. I go back to Amaracon. We saw St. Waterspoon. After the glory, when they were in need, Amaracon came and took the Unity Party to the point. Alas, he saw Stanton Waterspoon, Bob Morphin, Amaracon. What came out of here? That tell you that this government, the old man, he don't even know his function. It's like my brother. You walk in and someone supporting you putting words into your mouth. Liberian people will see it. They will sit and cry. They will regret the situation and say, oh, if I knew. And it will be late. That's why you see many of them calling, they try to pretend. I listened to one of the caller. He was pretending when you asking all the questions. He could not even answer. Because these are the same people that live in the United States of America and see how law functions with good governance, but they want to go and introduce bad governance in our country, pretending to the lay people and make them to vote ugly. So we're inside, my brother. We're inside.
Thank you.
So thank you, man, bro.
For sure. Thank you. Caller on the WhatsApp line. I think the name is Mike. Where are you calling from? Mike from Sweden. How are you, Mike?
Yeah, good, bro. And thanks always to you guys for, people. So something you said, nobody left out, right? Is lawmaker. It's a recipe for disaster for the Joseph government. So it's a recipe that Falcon should be rejected by the first branch of government if he having to go for confirmation of any position that Joseph Baka will, select him for. Because an attack on a sitting lawmaker from the first branch of government is an attack on the whole entire institution. And that should send a message to our lawmakers that these kind of people need not to serve the Liberian people. They should reject Falcon if he go for confirmation hearing. And I hope you people will play this recording again during the time of his confirmation that the lawmakers, we don't need such person in our society that will stir up trouble. Because the Joseph Baka government, they are not set foot even on the steering. How do you call it? On the accelerator, and he already starting problem for the Baka administration. So I just want to support what you say. He's a nobody, and they should not confront Falcon, because Falcon, who say he's educated, book is not education. Okay, being educated and knowing what book is just a contradictory figure. So I just thank you guys.
Thank you so much. Yes, Steve, you want to say something before?
Yeah, yes.
Why are you coughing plenty today? What's going on? You need to come here. Let me give you some medicine when we finish the show. You've been coughing.
Well,
I didn't see that yesterday.
Yeah.
I hope you're okay.
Let me say this to our people. I'm okay. Let me say this to our people. Our role here is to continue to speak on some of the issues and bring them to light. One of the callers drew my attention to something serious. And this cannot be a CDC or an opposition case. Queen Johnson, who is right now at large in the connection of the death the police is looking for her of Joshua. Queen Johnson was seen in a picture with Joseph Yoman Boakai as a leader of the country. Would he encourage Prince Johnson to turn herself into the police for investigation? These might look small, but my people, they go a long way. Yes, she is a supporter. Yes, she's at large on the run. But at the same time, it looks very bad, optical standpoint, to be
so let me understand. Let me understand. People, Steve, let me understand this. So somebody that the government is looking for was the one seeing the picture with Joseph Boakai?
Yes.
Do you think
his residence?
People know that this person was at large?
They know because the police announced it, and that's something it is public. That anybody know the whereabouts her should let them know. They
Yeah,
encourage
but
her to take
Joseph Boakai, no, maybe Joseph Boakai is not following the information.
questioning an investigation. Mr. Kane, I agree with you that he might not be aware of whatever it is.
Yeah, maybe
His surroundings, his surroundings are aware. They are the incoming government. His surroundings are aware. We're not going to play like we don't know what's going on. If Joseph Boakai can be aware that SKTV reported that he was howling, he was in the hospital, and he alluded to it, Joseph Boakai can get all of the information on the rundown in a day. He chooses what to address and what not to address.
Yeah, but we haven't talked about this person being at large. I didn't even know about that person, to be honest. Maybe Joseph Boakai could be in position, not knowing who this person is or what the person committed a crime or so. And the person came and took picture with Joseph Boakai. Maybe Joseph Boakai didn't.
His surroundings, the people on ground, Mr. Kane, know and know better not to even allow him to be in picture with this person. This is why I'm speaking. You know, we talk about
people. No, I'm saying whether or not they were aware that this person was the one the government is looking for.
They are aware. They are aware.
Okay.
They're fully aware. But thank you, Mr. Kane. I'll see you later on. Folks,
yeah, no
thank
problem. Let me take the next caller. Steve got to run. So, caller, what is your name and where are you calling from?
Hey, SK, so my name is John again, and I call you from Connecticut, okay? So, you guys don't have to worry. As much as people like us support Joseph Nimo Boakai, we know he's going to do pretty well. We work very hard to make sure that the rule of law is maintained. The law must be the law. Whatever Eugene Fagon has said, Eugene Fagon is not the spokesperson for the Joseph Nimo Boakai government, okay? So, I know you guys are doing politics. It's fine. It's a good practice. You can go ahead and practice your politics, right? But there's nothing to worry about. This is a lawmaker as long as he operates within the confines of the law. I mean, he can be assured that there's no threat. Therefore, Koloba is one of us. One of us, I mean, he's a Liberian. And to the chief politics from Steve regarding Boakai knowing the whereabouts of what's her name? Johnson, I think.
I have no idea of who that person. I don't know. I don't know the person you're talking about. Trust me.
That's not Prince Johnson.
No. I'm not talking about Prince Johnson. But Prince Johnson, we know about Prince Johnson. But I think Steve was talking about somebody else that is at large that the government is looking for. Was in the picture with Joseph Boakai. I don't know about that person.
Let me ask you, what do you expect Joseph Boakai to do right now?
Where? About what?
Regarding Prince Johnson allegation.
Prince Johnson's allegation? Allegation about what? Queen. They said Queen Johnson or Prince Johnson. Which one are you talking about?
The little Steve was talking about is Queen Johnson.
Queen Johnson.
Right.
I have no idea about who that is.
No, I'm asking Steve. You
know, Steve just left. I have no idea. No, Steve left before I took your call. Okay, thank you. So yeah, I have no idea who Queen Johnson is, and I don't know. I'm not sure whether or not Joseph Boakai is aware of this person being at large. Means that if this person is a wanted person on the wanted list of a government, that the government trying to arrest her. But even at that, people, when Joseph Boakai goes to places as a president-elect, you have a lot of different people running up to him to take picture. I'm not sure if Joseph Boakai will have the capacity. They may who can even see good. We have the capacity to recognize, the person that they want that person, you can arrest her. I don't know. I'm not going to fault him for that, honestly speaking. Caller, what is your name and where are you calling from?
Yeah, thank you again. You know, I don't want to do a thing on this Queen Johnson stuff. The president know about Queen Johnson issue because even before they appointed the inauguration team,
she's on the team?
You see what?
The person who is wanted is on Joseph Boakai inaugural team.
Yes, she found an inauguration team.
My man, you sure about that? So was she in the committee before got appointed, or she was?
After the Israel call, when the police said you're looking for her, and they took her and wanted, they were appointed her as a part of the committee.
Oh, so the police declare her wanted. Then after that, she was still appointed in the Boakai inaugural team.
Yes.
What?
Yes. After they said they were unwanted, she was unwanted, they were looking for her. That they appointed her in the committee. You see? That's why she's saying.
No. If that's the case, that means that means you guys are even clarifying. I didn't know that. But if she was declared wanted, and then Boakai State appointed her in the campaign team, that means they know exactly what's going on.
It's not a story that don't come out just recently. It was something that police said they were wanted. Then they appointed her in our community.
Okay.
It's not something I got really.
All right. No, my man, thank you so much for that clarification. Let's take other call. Let's take some other calls here. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, 438 number.
Yes, I the one that came out with the Queen Johnson issue.
Okay.
Queen Johnson, Boakai is in the law.
Okay.
The police have been on the front for Queen Johnson for 3 weeks. Queen Johnson, they have been alleged that the board that was internal bleeding according to that report.
Mm-hmm.
She was the one that had the board, and even push the board. You can see her in the video. And they were the same girl that slapped Christmas City at the time. I think you know that story.
Oh yeah, I saw that story on some guy posted that story on SKTV.
Yes. So it is the same lady.
Okay.
And after the lady was announced wanted, Boakai also appointed this lady on the team that was responsible for turning over, Boakai also appointed this lady on the team. So tell me, simple. So are they telling us that they will be doing citizen justice in this country? Because the lady is wanted by the police. And when Boakai returned to the country, the lady is settled with Boakai in. She sitting on the floor with Boakai in. I mean, Boakai living or somewhere.
But then why the police didn't arrest her? If she's wanted and she's with Boakai, why they didn't go and arrest her?
I don't know if the police but Boakai should be the one to the police.
Yeah, Boakai should, but if Boakai, renege on his responsibility, the people then should go and arrest her. And that will even be a very bad optic for Boakai, because if the police declare this lady wanted and I don't know, I'm not sure what's going on. The police should have gone there and arrest her. But anyway, thank you so much. So caller 860, last 4 digit is 601.
Steve, sorry, the guy who just called, I think his name is Breakable. That Breakable guy, if you want your station to be reliable, don't ever take information from that guy.
We're not taking information from you either. We're just giving everybody an opportunity to state their opinion. My man, listen. No. We don't do that. We don't reduce the show for attacking each other. I'm telling you, we are not taking information from Breakable. We are not taking information from you either. Okay. What we do here, we introduce the topic. We open the line for everybody to state their opinion. So just say your own. Just tell your own and go.
Cool. Okay. So even if Dr. Boakai knows Queen Johnson in particular, so the question to you, I'm asking because I heard you asking him, what do you think Boakai should do? Do you expect Boakai to go and grab? You have the police. You have whatever. You expect Boakai to go and grab Queen Johnson and say, here's Queen Johnson?
Boakai, if that's the case, Boakai knew exactly what's going on. Boakai should have alerted the police to come and get her.
Suppose Boakai doesn't know how.
Yeah, but okay, who did the appointment? Who did the appointment for Boakai transitional team? Who did the appointment for Boakai transitional team? I'm asking you now. They said they said she was on. Mama, everybody will not agree that she's on the team. You think everybody will just come in and say she's on the team? Oh, she's not? Oh, so she was not declared wanted by the police? She was not, or she was not, or she's not.
She's not declared wanted. She's not.
Up to now?
She's not.
Well.
So they're trying to go after her because they said, I think some of the people, the guy who killed the university people when they are having a celebration is in jail. So that's they saw Johnson in the video. It was a time when they had a riot. Somewhere around. It was somewhere around. I think it's Silco. And there was a plot. So they said, see the attack bomb. So that was the plot. Somebody was thinking and somebody good. They were having a fight. She can't go black somebody for that. They were having a fight.
But Mama, why do you think everybody will say she's on the inaugural team? Then you say she's not. You think everybody will just lie on her?
You should have to you.
Please do right now if you can.
Let me check the to you.
All right. Okay. So yes, I know some of you, been saying that she is or she's not, whatever the case is. Let's talk, speaking of the inaugural team. The last time I saw a picture of Mr. Cummings being shared around by Unity Party supporters, stating that the mayor is living, good life while people suffering in Liberia. Even though the mayor works for his own money, they have problem with the mayor enjoying his own labor. Now, we have pictures going around with Joseph Boakai and other entourage of Joseph Boakai, went to a tailor. They are getting a custom-made, suits for their inauguration. And they are proud of that. They are proud of sharing Joseph Boakai and all the other guys around him, sewing a custom-made suit for them. If you have problem with somebody using their own money to move around, to enjoy after spending years, campaigning, why are you proud of somebody doing something like that, but then you are demonizing the other person for doing, for using their own money? Somebody just called, the call went to, I took the call, but the person just hung up the phone. So you can call back. And that person was impatient. They wanted to talk so badly. Let me see here from Texas. Hello, caller. What is your name? Hello? 682 number. What is your name, caller?
Mr. Coyne. Mr. Kaya, how you doing, man?
Mr. Kenny.
Mr. Kenny, right?
Yes, sir.
How you doing?
I'm doing wonderful. How are you?
I'm good, man.
Yeah, we are live on SKTV.
I just want to throw that light on UG5 man.
Go ahead.
People shouldn't take UG5 serious or what UG5 said. People saying that UG5 said there's a new sheriff around. When President George Weah came to power, UG5 made a statement when he went to Liberia.
Yeah.
So anyone that knows Eugene Bagon, they should know that he's a controversial president. He is not, and Eugene Bagon is not even part of Jose Yuma. He doesn't take decision for Jose Yuma. So I don't know why when he says things, people take it serious. You know. Yeah, so I think people should just chill, man. The election, the campaign is over. Joseph Boakai is the president-elect. I think we all should just come together and work together to see how we can move our country forward. Instead of all running up and down, everybody just throwing things at this. I think we should just all work for the betterment of Liberia, man. We should all just chill. You know? Like I saw a video on Facebook. Joseph Bogai's wife I think she took something and gave it to him. And he's showing it and people say, oh, that's a voodoo she gave to him. Why are we like
how could that be a voodoo? What makes you think it was not? It was not. It was maybe it was a candy just to keep him. Maybe it was just a candy to keep him up. I don't think
on Facebook is there a voodoo? They make a statement of voodoo she took and gave to him. He showing it so he can sleep. Why are we like doing that?
No, it could be a candy or gum that the wife can give it to him, to chew to keep him up. But I think there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, but why are we always negative? Why are we like doing that like that? Why we just think about the positive? Why are we always negative?
Well, so now the lady that they were talking about, I just found it. Let me go. Yeah, my brother. Yeah, you're right. About bring people.
I think we should always be positive, man. But we talk so much negative. Even when it comes to Liberia, we talk negative. We talk down to each other. So sometimes it really gets to me, though. For real, we are all Liberians. You know.
All right. Thank you.
Okay.
All right. So yes, I just seen the video, the picture of the lady. The lady Joseph Boakai. Let's take this caller right here. I'm about to go now. Hello, caller. What is your name and where are you calling from? Hello? 240 number. What is your name and where are you calling from? Hello? All right. This person is not hearing us. When you're ready, let us know. We will do our best to bring you on. Let me see here. Okay. So I think this is the video right here. The photo. Joseph Boakai is sitting with the lady.
It's actually happening here. It's actually happening here.
So I think that was the guy that they murdered. And this is a lady right here. So yes, I'm not sure about Joseph Boakai's knowledge about all these things, but if Joseph Boakai is aware, if Joseph Boakai is aware of this lady being a wanted person, especially for a murder, and Joseph Boakai appointed her on the inaugural team, then that is a serious problem. Taking picture is big thing, but for the fact that he appointed her knowing that she is wanted by the government, that is a serious problem. I don't know why people should encourage those kind of things. Let me see. Hello, Yacindy.
Hello, Speko. This is Yacindy.
Yeah, you are live on SKTV. How are you?
I'm good. Hello to everyone that's listening. Let me say this real quick. I'm calling because I saw that picture. I've been watching and sharing.
Okay.
I wanted to speak to that. I hear people say, why Liberians are so negative. It's because we don't have any standard of morality or believe that we hold people by and hold each other accountable to. When it benefits us, no matter how evil, it's good. That's why for 176 years and more, almost, we are in the doldrum where we keep begging. Our leaders cannot innovate. They don't create nothing. They beg. So our people beg. Our children stay in line on Christmas Day from house to beg. Okay? And those of us who have left the country and know better, yesterday, everybody was in the companies of their family. Either your family came over or you went over. Not all children were in the street. In the work over, the kids are staying in line to get food. I was either Williams, they're homeless, or they're off. In Liberia, from the day I can remember, especially now after 14 years of civil war, where our people stood in line to eat and depended on people, they were afraid to go in the bushes. We had not reorientated our country. We had not rehabilitated. Okay, and what you spoke about yesterday was wrong. Yes, I stood in Washington. I asked for a lot of things on the last government, and I still do. Okay. Queen Johnson, all right, told us they will bring us war because the leader said it. They murdered that little boy, all right, because according to the doctor, it's based on that injury that he never recovered and that they kissed that little boy, broke almost in fact his scalp. She was there, she's on video. The Liberian police is telling us they are looking for her. So how can she say it was just about, have you not heard? Does he not know? All right. Let me come back here. I don't know how true is it, and I want to put it here because people come cussing. I want them to come cussing because I want them to do better. When the executive order was passed by Ellen Johnson Sirleaf in 2017, December. Mm-hmm. Okay. So in fact, my videos were just coming off on the campaign from Joseph Boakai because today was the time we are voting. And on the 26th, I believe, and exit poll were coming up around this time. All right, and I'm looking at all of this video popping up on my timeline. When the executive order was passed for the transition team and the funds were made available, all right, we have spent I don't know how many 180,000 or 280,000 to repair his house. All of us were mad. We were dragging we are, and I'm hearing, although 12 years ago. And the reason these things happen was the mansion were not available for the people to move there when Papa Boakai then took over. So we were at risk when we had took over, all right, and fixed his house. We renovated and rebuilt Papa Boakai house after the war when he became vice president. We have kept security for him since he left power for the last 6 years. Okay, a house, the fence extend all the way out. We paved the road for him and everything. I put electricity. And then I'm hearing, I don't know how true it is. You ask research and let me know because I'm asking people to let me know if this is true. Okay, that he's renovating his house. All right, and the people he hired to renovate his house are foreigner. I don't know. Allegedly,
they are Lebanese people. SKTV broke the news. Yes.
Okay. Well, I heard it.
It's true.
The first transaction is with Lebanese people, and you all said we were standing outside. Let me say my cousin voice. The only thing that is different here, we got the last roads that were there that were kicked out. They were unsophisticated, and they could not have the atrocity and the robustness. Because the last government that were there before then, our people were murdered. I have 7 people that were murdered. I have people that were beaten and lied on. I know that for a fact. The only reason that everything seems so blatant is because of social media and people like you say, who like Steve, now all of us, whoever the people reach out to, maybe they don't want to show their face, but they give us this information. Listen, by us speaking only the good things about life, it's not going to change it. The ill must be spoken off, and it must be curtailed, and people must change their way. So what the first order of the day is with Lebanese people. Besides, the Taylor Union in Liberia who were in the cold, in the street, and said, "Okay, we will vote for you. Liberia has done excellent job. You know what? I will support the Liberian business energy. All right? What is this? All right, I will support the Liberian business energy, and that's what I do here. I support Liberian businesses, African businesses. When I go to Liberia, I even buy my favorite prayer ticket to Liberia for Liberian people to make it. Okay? So, however, we amplify the people who don't have opportunity. So, and let me say that y'all will take it where you want to take because y'all will. Yes, please. Papa Bwaka were looking for clothes to wear here. People were laughing at him as to the clothes he was wearing. At one point, they said to me, and when Pastor Poy old men to put your clothes. What were all of these people? All of us that they want to do according to Article 9 of our Constitution, nobody's supposed to get gift. No gift should exceed $200. And besides, what would the 20 most powerful men in the country be getting gifts? What's in it for him? What's in it for that person that's getting the gift? Okay? And I hear some stupid man who have not contributed to nothing, a parasite, calling Yeke. Yeke has paid his due. I don't care who says. And he's not a boy. He has guts. So the other one is talking how to get a triple A or quadruple A. So let me say that if Papa is redoing his house, we have to speak to that. That is wrong. It was wrong for Wia and Taylor to do it. It's wrong for Papa Bwaka to do it. It is wrong. The master is ready. He should move there. He should move there. Jeez, man. So now you have got the professional rogues who took $16 billion to consider and the last row. But you know what that is? Liberia people have 20 people. With 5 of them, I can count on my hand that would have brought change. You have Comics, you have Tiawan, you have Sarah, you have Moba, you have what's the other guy's name? Freeman. And the list goes on and on. But they decide that way what people say they want it. But we would be here to hold it account. Me, you know, people, somebody, I'm sure they're right there and saying you will stay long inside in opposition. I've never been in position. So it's not stay long. That's my life. My life is to hold people accountable. And I don't mind at all. Thank you, Sekou, for hearing. Okay, I will speak to this later. If Bwaka is really benefiting his house.
Yeah. Thank you so much. We appreciate your time and contribution. So, folks, I want to say thank you to all of you for continuing to follow SKTV and to support us all the time. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's free of charge. You also want you to follow SKTV LRB. It's also free of charge. If you wish to, subscribe for a monthly support to SKTV for $4.99, we appreciate it. I want to say thank you to all of you for sticking with us for at least almost 2 hours and 29 minutes, or 39 minutes actually. I want to say thank you. I think people are still calling. We're about to leave now. Hello?
Hey, Mr. Khan.
Yes, sir. We're about to leave now, bro.
Yeah, I know, man. I just want to throw like a few things, man. I mean, I don't know what happened to Liberia, man, but when we were growing up in Liberia, when we were a kid, man, they have a lot of respect in Liberia.
Okay.
But I think we need some moral standard in our country, though. Because when I'm on Facebook, right, sometimes I go on social media, I see how we Liberians insult each other, man. Like, say, for example, even like, look at George Weah, President George Weah of Liberia. How Henry Costa insulted George Weah to the extent he felt bad down on him. At the end, they see George Weah went and took Henry Costa and take picture with him and even encouraged him around him. Where Liberia headed to?
So do you know Joe Baka did the same thing too?
Joseph Baka did the same thing.
Yeah. Joe Baka did the same thing with Henry Costa too. Henry Costa said all the bad thing in the world, but Joe Baka Henry Costa became his dependable nephew.
I'm just speaking as a Liberian.
Yeah. And I want when you mentioned that of Weah, you mentioned too, that so it will not sound like it.
But you see, Joseph Brother, where
Yeah.
have you go? Like somebody insult you, they insult your mom at the end, and you go, you stay with that person.
Yeah.
What's the moral standard?
Nothing.
Liberal politics was not like the people were not causing people mom. They were not insulting people mom when we were growing up in the 80s, in the 70s and 80s. Liberal politics was unique. People, you talk about the issue, but it has come to the extent where people insulting people.
The people themselves that you call elders, you know, clergymen and people them that actually that were respected back then. Right now, they themselves, they don't even believe that they deserve to be respected.
Exactly.
So I mean, it's not a problem anymore in Liberia. That's why they can send all those children there on the street to insult people, mom and dad. So when they are insulted too, it's nothing to them. You know, they have no moral.
No moral standard.
Yeah.
Like when we were growing up in Liberia, you little child, or you try to talk to an adult. You gotta be respectful. You don't just talk to people, but you go on social media like president. George Weah is the president of the country. People just insulting at the end, and the very people that are insulting, they will go stand with him and he will take pictures with it. Look, there's no way that things are happening in Ghana. There's no Nigeria. There's no way we're happening in Africa or Guinea. It will never happen.
Yeah.
Somebody, a leader of the country, you insult him. That leader cannot shaking hand with you.
Yeah, sometimes they may not do anything wrong to you, but they will not encourage you around them.
Exactly. They will encourage you. They will
Yeah. Yeah. My man, thank you, man. We gotta leave it there.
Okay, I think it's the same for the show, man.
For sure. So, folks, we'll be here tomorrow. I want to say thank you to all of you for following SKTV. Like I said, please go and follow SKTV LRB. Click follow on it. We want that. Click follow. Everybody follow SKTV LRB as we still work on SKTV original platform. But we are right now, we are live on SKTV YouTube. We are on Instagram. We are on SKTV LRB. We are on Sekou Kene, my personal profile. We all just want to make sure that everybody in the, around there looking for SKTV, they want to see us on. We want to make sure we are with everybody. It doesn't matter how many people watching on which platform. We just want to make sure the message reaches everyone. We want to say thank you. We'll see you tomorrow. And we love you. Enjoy your Christmas. The Christmas continue all the way to the New Year. Yesterday was one of the good days. Today is also another day. So please go ahead and enjoy yourself. Stay out of trouble. And we'll see you tomorrow again. Thank you, guys. Thank you, everybody.